Again, that's tracking off to the east at 55 miles per hour. You can see it will be near Marshall by 10:22, Longwood by 10:26, Boonville by 10:49, and Prairie Home by 11:03. So now we're still seeing those showers, upper level low right up on top of us. That's what's bringing us those cool conditions as well as those splash and dash showers that we are seeing. You can see a live look at our ABC 17 Storm Track Doppler radar. Most of the activity is confined to areas.
First, we need to get right to ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Aaron Morrison for a look at what we're dealing with today. Aaron?
Yeah, that's right, Kelsey. In fact, we've told you for the better part of this week that heat advisories are likely to come in all of mid-Missouri right now, excluding Phelps and Pulaski County is up under a heat advisory. Skies, and a big reason for this, we have high pressure that's building in. That's pulling in that cool northwesterly breeze that we're experiencing. And you can also see we have a warm front off to our west that's going to interact with us and bring us our next chance of showers. Just how much rain are we seeing out there? Well, precipitation rate up to 4 inches per hour is what is falling with this line of storms that is tracking through mid-Missouri. So very heavy rainfall. Seeing some reports coming out of the National Weather Service that a lot of people are reporting zero visibility when they are outside with this line of storms that is tracking through. The good news is there are thousands gathered on the south side of the Capitol overlooking the Missouri River. I'm going to step out of the shot right now, kind of give you an idea of the fireworks that are going on right now. You can see a lot of people gathering here. These fireworks have been going on for about 15 to 20 minutes. This is the cold. Road conditions are actually beginning to improve somewhat on the highways. I'm right here on Highway 63 leading into Jefferson City. And right now, we're beginning to see more of that black top, which is what you want to see when it comes to driving.
Hey everyone, well, Aaron, is it fall or summer? I'm not really sure.
Mother
today.
Nature missed the memo that it's still summer, but overall, we are not complaining. No, we're not complaining. Step outside this afternoon.
Feels awesome.
Absolutely fantastic. Temperatures are going to warm their way into the mid-70s across mid-Missouri. Light northwesterly breeze will continue to filter in that cooler air, and you can see that we'll make it to about 76 degrees as we head into the afternoon hours. Sunshine galore across mid-Missouri. Enjoy today. Of course, we've got those northwesterly breezes that we're seeing right now. Those shift out of the south through the overnight hours and will gradually pump in more moisture, which is going to set the stage for a very wet weekend. In fact, you can see that on future track as we head through the remainder of today into the overnight hours. Temperatures do bottom out in the upper 50s once more as we head through the overnight. But check out by Saturday morning, we're going to see our winds gradually shifting around out of the south. That's where we're going to see that setup where we're going to pull in more moisture. And you can see overall, though, both Saturday as well as Sunday, we're going to see those unseasonably cooler temperatures stick around. But by the afternoon hours on Sunday, we're only going to see temperatures in the lower 70s. And that's all thanks to our next system that's going to bring us very widespread rainfall as we head through the weekend, which could be concerning considering the rain that we saw last week for areas along and west of Highway 63. We're going to see more rainfall that's going to likely bring some flash flooding. And you can see right now we are up under mostly sunny skies. High pressure is in control, but we have a warm front to our west that's going to gradually shift its way to the east. And as it does that, it's going to interact with our environment and bring us the chance for some flash flooding. Overnight, though, we are going to remain dry and clear with temperatures in the mid-50s. Winds out of the south at 3 to 5 miles per hour. So another unseasonably crisp morning for you as you head out the door tomorrow. If you have any plans that require you to get outdoors, doing any mowing, any yard work, anything of that nature, get it done for the first part of the day on Saturday, especially if you live along and west of Highway 63, because as we approach noon, we're going to see those rain showers beginning to creep in from the west, and then they're going to overtake a good portion of mid-Missouri. Most of the activity that we're going to see arrives through the overnight hours Saturday and lasting through Sunday. And you can see most of that rainfall is really primarily along and west of Highway 63. And that's likely where we're going to see the potential for some flash flooding as we head through the day on Saturday as well as Sunday. Putting this on a timeline for you, there it is. First part of the day, just isolated showers. Increases exponentially as we head through the remainder of the day into the overnight hours Sunday. You can see widespread rainfall and storms. Up to 3 inches likely, and you can see 2 to 2.5 inches for those along and west of Highway 63. Columbia and Jefferson City right on that line of 2 to 2.5 inches. So that's something we're going to be watching for as we head into the weekend. Flash flood watch is already in effect for Pettis, Saline, and Sheridan County beginning tomorrow evening at 4 p.m. and lasting through Sunday at 7 a.m. So yes, flooding is a threat, mainly in areas that saw that flash flooding that we went through yesterday. And above average rainfall likely to continue as we head through the remainder, really the middle of August. Good news is we dry out Monday and Tuesday before our next system arrives by the middle of next week.
At least we've got today. I mean, just beautiful.
Yes, and overall, all of next week, below average.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.